Welcome back to the greenhouse here in Springville, Utah. It's February 9th and it's raining outside. It's supposed to be snowing, but it's 39 degrees and that means rain, hopefully turning to snow. It's been overcast all day, but just the light of day and the greenhouse will warm up. So it's about 60 to 62 degrees Fahrenheit here in the greenhouse, depending on where the sensor is located. Thought I'd give a couple of minor updates today. First one I want to talk about is an idea I have for the summer. You can see this passion fruit vine here is grown off the end of the hog panels there at the top, and I've let them do that, and they're hanging down and continuing to grow. I've got an idea for summer. I want to try to do a canopy along this big window here in the greenhouse. I'll use this passion fruit over here. I'm going to try some cucumbers. I'm going to do some tomatoes here on the south wall. Try to grow them up along this window and just have a canopy to help dapple the light and cool the greenhouse this summer, as it, I'm sure, will get hot again this summer. We get temperatures above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It can get pretty warm inside a greenhouse and makes obviously a little more effort to cool it when it's that hot. So anyway, I thought we'd try that and we'll keep you posted on how it works. Another item while I'm down on this end, I wanted to show you, that's kind of fun. With greenhouse, you can get multiple harvests on different varieties, particular citrus, but you can see we've got some lemons on this Eureka lemon tree that we need to take off, but we leave them on and take them off when we want them. But we also have new lemons that have started over here on this branch. This lemon tree has had lemons, it seems, the entire time it's been in here. So that's kind of fun. Another thing we've been monitoring, this is a pepper plant that started as a seed that just volunteered in that pot. Well, we've had a bunch of tomatoes pop up on our floor. I've caged them so I can see what they do, see how they grow. I don't know what variety they are. We had one start in a pot and we moved it over to the wall, and we now know it's a sun sugar variety because it's got some tomatoes on it. So that's kind of fun to have these things just starting on their own with the, you gotta love nature, how that works. Another update I wanted to talk about is we decided to plant some veggies, some greens, mid-December, some in January, and I wanted to update you on how they look before we start harvesting some of them. We've got beets over here on the far right. Spinach has not done as well in this greenhouse as other things have done. A couple varieties of carrots are kind of hit or miss. That's probably my fault, not their fault. And this is a watermelon radish variety. I've taken a few out and started eating them. Here's one I just took out earlier today. They look really good. Taste just like a radish. Planted some rainbow chard. See the different colors here. They're doing great. Arugula is doing really well. Corn salad variety, not doing as well. Endive, slow growing as well. Some basil. This is a lettuce variety, I think it's romaine, and it has just done great everywhere we have planted it. And then more beets. The beets do well in here. We've also put them in the aquaponics just to see how they do, and they haven't done as well in the aquaponics. I don't know if it's because the water is really cold during the winter. They do great in the summer, but they have not done as well this winter. Some spinach and basil not looking very good. Lettuce looks better. More spinach and basil not looking very good. Cilantro looks okay. Spinach. And again, the lettuce looks great. Up on the rafts, got some basil and cilantro. This parsley plant that just continues to come back, we cut it all the way down to the roots and it just grows right back. Show you the underneath the raft. That huge root system over there is that parsley plant. Just keeps on coming back. And again, lettuce looks good over here, but in the back of the raft, the spinach not looking nearly as good. Okay, now I want to show you this pond wall here. Biggest risk we have taken with this entire greenhouse project is that viewing window right there. But we thought it'd be cool, so we put it in there, and it is cool. You can't see the fish very well. I've noticed with the video, it mostly just shows a reflection, but we've got some goldfish and some rainbow trout in there. But what has happened is we've had a little bit of a bow pop up in that wall where the window is. And we've been monitoring it for a few months, hoping it'll settle in and this polycarbonate window will handle it. You can kind of see with the lumber separating where the bow has occurred. But we noticed a little crack pop up in the polycarbonate glass, and that's enough to let us know it's time to make a change. So we're going to take the goldfish out and move them down to the pond, and we're going to move the rainbows to the sump. And we're going to tear that wall out and replace the wall with more support. And while we're at it, we'll move a new window higher up to the top where it has less pressure and also is easier to clean. That window is just so low, it's hard for me to clean. And so anyway, we'll update you on that likely after it's done. And hopefully it won't be too much trouble, but I'm sure it'll be lots of fun and excitement, right? Another thing, we've got just a ton of artichokes on this one artichoke plant here. We've begun harvesting them. I think I counted 11 or 12 just on this one plant. That's been fun to have them January and February. Tomatoes made it through the winter, oddly enough. Different varieties have done differently. This variety over here, we've had to trim back a lot of dead leaves and branches, but it's continuing to grow up on the seedling, so we've left it there. Everything else doing pretty good. I'm happy with things. It's been an easy winter. It's been a little more mild than usual. Lowest overnight temperature I saw was about 11 degrees Fahrenheit. That's really unusual that we don't get colder than that. And of course, it's been drier, which has been the unfortunate aspect. We want all the moisture we can get out here in Utah. But anyway, that's just a quick update. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, suggestions. We always love your feedback. We'll see you next time.